Now, chaos erupted in Southend-on-Sea yesterday evening, with a vicious machete fight forcing police to issue an urgent dispersal order in the area. You can see from these shocking images masked men brandishing huge knives. They attacked each other in the open, and Essex police have confirmed 8 people have so far been arrested.
Joining us now is former MP for Southend West, Anna Firth. Thank you, Anna, for joining us. What did you think looking at these images as the former MP of the area?
Well, I was absolutely appalled and shocked, and I think it would be terrifying. This was happening in broad daylight, about 7 o'clock in the evening, a time when lots of families in the summer are still on our seafront. You can see Adventure Island, our major theme park right behind, where you would have families enjoying everything that Southend has to offer. And for this to be going on is totally unacceptable. And, we've got to do more to stop these gangs even getting to Southend. As the MP, this was a major focus for me for obvious reasons, given what happened to my predecessor. And one of the things I campaigned for, working with the police, was knife poles, so that when gangs come to Southend, and unfortunately it is part of our seaside town's history that gangs do tend from time to time to come and to have a rumble, we have to have the resources and the knife poles at the stations to take these weapons off these thugs before they get anywhere near our seafront. And, we've got the resources. I campaigned for the resources, and that's what we need to be doing.
And you mentioned your predecessor there, Sir David Amos, who, of course, was murdered in a knife attack. Given your knowledge of the local area, just for people who might not really understand seeing these images, what actually is going on in Southend that would lead to shocking images like this? Is this gang warfare, as we were discussing earlier with a knife crime campaigner? Is this turf war stuff? Is this people coming from outside of the area? Why are we seeing this sort of thing on the streets of modern Britain?
Yeah, so I think the first thing I want to say, as a resident here in Southend and Leigh-on-Sea, is that these are isolated incidents. This isn't happening every day in Southend, but what did happen yesterday was gangs coming into our area from outside the area. Typically, they come on the train because, of course, they want to drink, and they are bringing these horrendous weapons. You can see a long machete there. You can see another big knife. You can see a flail. And these, what we have to do is get more cross-authority working between British Transport Police, the Met, and our own police officers to intercept these gangs and to avoid them even getting onto our seafront and doing things like this. This is particularly ironic because on Sunday evening, I was in Southend High Street along with many other people bidding the Knife Angel farewell. I campaigned with the Police and Crime Commissioner for the Knife Angel to come to Southend. As you know, that is a national monument which raises awareness of knife crime, and the whole point of it accompanies the statutory instrument that I got laid in January in Parliament, which expands the definition of zombie knives. The whole point of all of that was to raise awareness and get these knives surrendered. And for me, it's unbelievable that within 48 hours of us bidding farewell to the Knife Angel, we've got this on our seafront. And I sincerely hope that this will be the last such incident this summer, because this is unacceptable.
It is shocking to watch. I'm transfixed every time I see these images, Anna. But I wonder, what is it about the seafront, a place that you'd associate for families, for children, in front of Adventure Island, no less, where you can see the attractions there for children? Why are people coming from much more urban areas, it seems, to our seaside resorts?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, Tom, unfortunately, there has been quite a long history of gangs coming to Southend from time to time. You might remember a film, probably you're way too young, Tom, but there was a famous film called Quadrophenia about the fights that used to take place between the mods and the rockers. Now, that sort of thing used to go on from time to time in Southend, but it didn't take place like this is, actually on our seafront in an area where, we've got families who will be enjoying our seafront. So, we have got, as I say, the key thing here, and this is what we were campaigning to do this summer with laying this new statutory instrument with the surrender scheme, comes into force in September. We have got to take these weapons off these thugs before they get anywhere near our seafront.